Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review on Little Women of LA. Oh wow, I'm not at the spot that I need to be at. This is season 8, episode 9, and it's called Social Media Intervention. Okay, I'm on a different camera and I can't see myself, so I don't even know if I'm in frame or if I'm in shot, but let's go. Alright, so start off, Tanya and Ja goes to Tanya's cousin's hot dog stand. Her name is Naija, and they're checking up on her to see how her business is doing since they did that pre-grand opening. Naija said the business is doing good, but Tanya has a hot dog that's not doing good. It's called Boss Hot Dog. So Tanya decides she's gonna, and Naija tells her she's gonna discontinue it if it doesn't start doing well. So Tanya says that Ja is her business partner and he does her videos for her and posts them online for her. And she says the videos that they do is doing well. They get a lot of views, a lot of likes, and a lot of sales. So right there in the at the hot dog stand, he does the video for her. Naija makes her a hot dog, the Boss Dog hot dog, and they do the video right there promoting her Boss Dog hot dog. So next up is Chrissy and Todd are at the doctor's, and Todd is getting x-rays done of his hip and his knee because he's having problems. Well, he's always had a knee problem, but the doctor showed him the x-ray of his hip and it looks like he has hip problems and he needs hip replacement surgery and knee replacement surgery. And the doctor tells him that he needs to do the hip replacement surgery first and then do the knee replacement surgery. Christy's really annoyed at that because she says that that's going to be a long recovery time and she wants to know who's going to be wiping Todd's butt. Christy, that's your husband. You have to wipe his butt. Same thing if you were going through that problem, he would have to wipe your butt. You guys are married. That's your spouse. I bit my jaw. Oh, anyway. Yeah. But then the doctor also suggests for Todd to do water therapy. He suggests that, well, he told Todd that he wants him to go to the pool 3 days a week. I think he said Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And for 1 hour, he needs to walk back and forth. And the water should be shallow, like up to his navel. And he wants him to walk back and forth for an hour in the water and do this for a month. Christy does not think Todd is going to do it because she thinks Todd is lazy. But that's what the doctor recommends that Todd does, to strengthen his muscles so that when he does have surgery, the recovery time won't be so long. Next up is Tara and Mika are at this place called Sky Zone. Sky Zone is where they have an indoor trampoline. I first saw this on the Kings of Queen. It's an indoor trampoline. You just jump on a big old trampoline. While they're jumping on trampoline, they seem to be having fun. And Christy says that Mika will be in LA for the next few months. That means she's going to be on the season. She's going to be on this season for the rest of the time. She's not. I wish she would. I want her to go home, and I want them to bring back Brianna, but she's going to be on this season until the end of the season. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, they discuss how Tara's wine brand is doing and how Tanya's wine brand is doing. And I guess Tanya has been doing videos to promote her wine. So they start talking about Tanya's videos. They hate her videos. They say her videos are horrible. Mika says the music in Tanya's videos sound like porn music, and Tara says the lighting is bad. The sound is bad, and she said the music sounds like elevator music. So there's a big difference between elevator music and porn music. So I don't know how that comes together to sound the way. I guess the music just doesn't sound good. They don't like the way the music sounds. So Mika suggests that they tell Tanya, and Tara's like, no, she's not gonna like it if you tell her. She's very defensive. And so Mika suggests that they do a social media intervention and help her redo her videos. So that was the end of that scene. So Tara and Mika meet up with the other three younger little people, Drew, Cole, and Mikisha, at a cafe, and they also seem to think that Tanya's videos are horrible, and they all agree to help Tanya do her videos. Next up is the actual intervention. Tara, Jasmine, Elena, and Mika, they show up at Tanya's house unexpectedly. She opens the door and she's surprised to see them. They walk in, and they tell her that they're there for an intervention, and automatically she thinks that they want to discuss her relationship with Ja. But when they tell her that they are here because they don't like her music videos and they want to help her to recreate them and do a better job with them, she starts laughing because she was so worried that they were going to talk about Ja and her's relationship that she didn't even get upset when they mentioned her music videos. But she doesn't agree with them about that her music videos. Why do I keep saying music videos? Just videos. She doesn't agree with them that her videos are bad. She likes her videos, but she agrees to let them redo a video for her. Next up, Christy and Jasmine meet up. They went shopping, and Jasmine didn't call Christy. Christy called Jasmine. She feels out of the loop, poor Christy. Nobody's calling her. Nobody's talking to her. And the only person that used to talk to her was Tanya. So she called Jasmine up, and they're out shopping, and she's telling Jasmine about Todd, the doctor suggesting water therapy for Todd, and how Todd is not doing it. He hasn't called to make an appointment to go do his water therapy. And Jasmine gives her some horrible advice. Jasmine says to her, oh, don't talk to him for 2 days. Not talking to him for 2 days is not going to make him just jump up and say, okay, yeah, I'm going to make an appointment to go do my water therapy. She gives bad advice. Don't listen to her, Christy. But Christy said in her confessional, she said, not talking to Todd for 2 days, that'd be great. He would love that. So that's not going to work. So then they start talking about the intervention. Doing Tanya's intervention. Jasmine actually told Christy about Tanya's intervention, and Christy's an alcoholic, so when she hears the word intervention, she automatically thinks of an alcoholic. So she says, Tanya has been drinking, and Jasmine had to explain to her, no, we did a social media intervention, and she explained to her that they're helping her redo her videos because her videos aren't good. And Jasmine asked Christy if her and Tanya have been talking, and Christy said the last time she tried to talk to me was at your vow renewal, and I was still upset at her, so I didn't talk to her. So for some reason, crazy reason, Jasmine invites Christy to Tanya's house for to be a part of the video. I don't think Christy should go. She's not talking to Tanya. They haven't spoken to each other. They haven't hashed it out yet. She needs to call Tanya, hash it out, and then she can go to her house for the video. She shouldn't just boom shows up when they're not talking to each other. That's bad. That's a bad idea. Jasmine gives bad ideas. Do not listen to Jasmine. But anyway, that was the end of that scene. Next up was Tanya and Ja. They're at Tanya's house and they're playing pool. And Tanya acts like she's afraid to tell Ja about what the girl said about the music video. About the video. Why do I keep saying music video? Yes, those two words just automatically go together in my head. Music video. Well, she's acting like she's afraid to tell Ja about the video. She eventually tells him, and he's shocked. He's shocked that they don't like his video. But then he's saying that it's not that they don't like his video, because he thinks his video is wonderful, terrific, fantastic. He's saying it's not that they don't like his video. They just don't like him being with her. That's what he's saying. And now that Tanya has had some time to think about it, she is saying she's getting upset at the girls for not liking Ja's videos, and she's saying these heifers need to leave me the F alone. She actually said the F word, but yeah, she did say it. And then to get back at them, she invites Ja to be there for the video. Okay. Next up was Christy and Todd are out driving. I guess she's doing errands. She's running errands, and she's talking to him about his water therapy and how he hasn't called to make an appointment to do his water therapy. But why does he have to call to get an appointment to do water therapy? Can he just go to any pool, any community pool, just find out the hours and show up? But she's saying he hasn't called, and He's saying the reason that he hasn't called is because he doesn't know how to swim, and he's afraid. I guess he's afraid of drowning. But he doesn't have to swim. The doctor told him to walk in shallow water. The doctor didn't tell him to swim, but that's his excuse. He's saying he doesn't call because he doesn't know how to swim. But Christy put a wrench in his plan. She goes, "You can wear a life jacket." She said he can wear a life jacket. You don't have to swim. If you're afraid of the water and you don't have to know how to swim, you can wear a life jacket. So because he's tired of her nagging him, he tells her, "Yes, I'm gonna call and make an appointment to go to water therapy." I would make him pull his phone out right then and there and call right then and make the appointment right now. I mean, when is he gonna do this make this appointment? Anyway, that was the end of that scene. Next scene is Jasmine, Elena, and Tara. They're at the beach, and right beside the beach there's this bike park, and they're sitting in the bike park and they're talking about the music video. Oh my gosh, why do I keep saying music video? They're talking about Tanya's video for that's gonna happen the next day. And Elena's worried that Jai's gonna be there. She goes, "You think Jai's gonna be there?" And then Elena tells them, she drops this bomb. She tells them that 2 days ago, someone from the vow renewal called her and told her that Ja was talking badly about Tanya. He was telling everybody, I guess it was a group of guys standing around talking, and he told them that Tanya is his side piece. So Jasmine agrees with her. Yeah, Tanya is the side piece. And no matter if you tell her that he's been telling people that, she's still gonna stay with him. And I agree with Jasmine for once. Tanya is a side piece. What is a side piece? Side piece is somebody you just have sex with every now and then, right? And he claims he has a girlfriend. So yeah, I guess she is a side piece. So, and I agree. She's not going to do anything. She's going to stay with him. They've been telling her all this time, he's using you, dump him. And she's, she's a grown woman. She's going to do what she want to do. But the thing is, he doesn't have to go around telling people that she's a side piece. If she's a side piece, then she's a side piece. Don't go around telling people, yeah, she's my side piece. Yeah, she's my side piece. Don't do that. What are you doing that for? You're dumb. Ja is dumb. He needs to go. I think instead of doing an intervention, a social media intervention, they need to do an intervention and get rid of Ja. They need to help her find another guy. They need to have her do speed dating or start dating online or find friends of friends of friends that know people and hook her up with somebody and, do that. Leave her video alone. As far as she's concerned, her videos are doing well. As far as she's this is my voice. As far as she's concerned, her videos are doing well. She says she's getting likes, she's getting views, and she's getting sales. So leave her daggone videos alone and help her get rid of Ja. Anyway, that was the end of that scene. The next scene is Todd actually goes to water therapy. But he's not doing what the doctor told him to do. The doctor told him to go in shallow water by his navel, the as high as his navel or belly button, and walk back and forth. But what he does is this is what the producer showed us anyway, or the camera people showed us anyway. He was in water up to his chest, and at one point he was even in water up to his neck, and he had his head in the water. I don't know why he had his face in the water. He was doing squats, he was doing leg lifts, and at one point he was just standing there looking around like he's over it. I mean, I don't think he's gonna go back. He wasn't even doing anything the doctor told him to do, or the camera people didn't show us doing what he was supposed to be doing. But yeah, I think that's it for him. I don't even think he's gonna go back. He didn't even look. He looked bored and like he was over it. And I was concerned. He walks with a cane, and Christy says, when the cane he walks with a cane, and sometimes he uses a walker. So I was concerned about him walking in the pool. How would he walk in the pool? You can't take the cane, you can't take the walker in the pool. You probably have to hold on to the side and walk, and hold on to the side and reverse. That would be awkward. That'd be kind of weird. But he was in the pool. But he wasn't walking. He was doing all kinds of leg lifts, leg squats, and everything else but walking. So I don't know how that's gonna work out for him. So it's the night of the video, and Jasmine, who is it? No, not Jasmine. Tara and Mika shows up. They're the first to arrive. They walk into Tanya's house, and Jai's sitting in the kitchen drinking a beer. Why is he there? But anyway, he's sitting there drinking a beer. And Jasmine walks in, and Mika asks Jasmine, "Where is Elena?" And she says Elena is not feeling when she's not coming. See, Elena is smart. Why would you? I mean, she knows something's gonna pop off. So she's like, she knows Jai's gonna be there, and if Jai's gonna be there, it's gonna be awkward with him there, and they're redoing his music video. They're redoing his video. Why do I keep saying music? They're redoing his video, so that's gonna be awkward. So Elena is a smart one. She did not show up. My phone is ringing. Elena is a smart one. She did not show up. She's the smartest one out of the whole bunch. So anyway, what happened next? Oh, Tanya goes upstairs to get ready for the video. Don't say music, for the video. And Ja leaves out of the room, and Jasmine tells Tara and Mika that she invited Christy, and Tara's like, what? Tara doesn't want Christy there, because even though they're cordial for the show, they have bad blood between them. Tara does not want Christy there, but she also knows that Tanya and Christy are not talking to each other at this moment, so she shouldn't have invited Christy there. So she told that to Jasmine. She said, they're not talking. Tanya and Christy are not talking, so why did you invite her? So anyway, Jasmine goes upstairs to help Tanya get ready for the video. And while she's up there, she says to Tanya, so have you and Christy talked? And Tanya's like, no, I tried to talk to her at your vow renewal, and she didn't want to hear my apology. And I've been calling her and texting her, and she hasn't been responding to me. So I'm done trying to apologize to her. I'm over it. So while they're upstairs getting ready, downstairs, what happened next? Oh, the three younger little people show up. Cole, Drew, and Makisha. They show up. And then after they show up, then Christy shows up with her daughter, Autumn. So they're all, I guess they're in the living room area. And Tanya comes downstairs. She's ready to shoot the video. And she sees Christy, and she goes, Christy, why are you here? And Christy said, Jasmine asked me to come. And basically Tanya tells her that, I can't do this right now, and she asks her to leave. And that was so mean. I was so sad for Christy. Why couldn't she stay? I know you're not talking to her, but why couldn't she stay? She's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt anything, her staying. So I don't know why Tanya did that. That was so mean. And then Tara was filming, and when Christy was walking out the door, Tara was waving bye. That was so mean. Yeah, that was mean. So okay, so they start shooting the video, and for some reason Mika is the producer, and she's setting up little scenes in different rooms in Tanya's house. And while she's doing this, and they're shooting the video, Ja is making comments like this is bullshit, and he's just in the way, and he's walking in there shoot and just making an ass of himself, and he's just getting in the way and making little comments under his breath. And at one time Mika set up a scene in the kitchen with Makisha. Makisha standing on Tanya's countertop, granite countertop, in her socks, holding a wine bottle, which is dangerous. The countertop could be slippery. She's wearing socks. She could slip off, fall down, and bust her head. And plus, that's unsanitary. She's standing on Tanya's countertop where Tanya probably eats. So anyway, Ja comes in, and the scene is supposed to be, they're supposed to be in the kitchen just having fun, partying, having a good time, and Tanya's supposed to walk in and be like, oh, what are you guys doing? Like that. That's the scene the producer Mika was trying to create. But while they were starting the shoot, and Tara is filming, Ja walks right in the middle of their shoot, and then had the cup out. Mika was holding a wine bottle. He comes out and start holding up his cup, talking about, pour me some wine. And Mika was like, Makisha was like, no. And he was like, give it to me now. And yelling and screaming out, all in their shot, and then Mika finally tells him, get out of my shot and leave my actors alone. And he turns around and says, shut up. And they're all arguing back and forth, and then Tara jumps in, and she's yelling, and they're arguing back and forth. Then Tanya finally comes in the room, and she goes, what's going on? And then when she says that, John's like, no, nothing, everything's fine, everything's cool, nothing's wrong, everything's fine. He is a nutcase. Ja is a nutcase. So then Tara starts yelling at him, and then Tara finally says, "How much is your side piece getting paid?" And everybody's looking at her like, what? And Judge just he falls back. He falls back. He had nothing to say. And then Tara says to Tanya, "Yeah, that's what he's going around. He's going around telling everybody that you're his side piece." And then Jasmine starts yelling at Tara. She goes, "Stop being effing disrespectful." She actually said the word, but I'm not, she actually said the word. And then Josh said, "When did I say this?" No, Josh said, he said, "This is bullshit. When did I say this?" And she said, "You said it at the renewal." And then he didn't say anything. And then Tara's still talking, and then he says, "You're out of line." And she goes, "I'm not lying." He said, "I didn't say you were lying. I said you're out of line." He's still not denying that that's what he said. So they're arguing, yelling back and forth. Tara's yelling back and forth. Mika's yelling back and forth. Then Tanya just eventually kicked them all out of her house. Told them all to leave except for Ja. She made them all leave. And while they're leaving, Tara is still fussing and talking and yelling and screaming. And Ja is standing behind a shelf. And when they're leaving, he peeks out from behind the shelf. Say this is the shelf. He peeks up behind the shelf and says, "Kick rocks." He goes, "Kick rocks." And then duck back behind the shelf. Like a little 2-year-old, like a little child. Something's wrong with Ja. Something's really, really wrong with Ja. But anyway, that was the episode, and it was hilarious. They had me laughing. I was in stitches. It was so funny. So I will be back next week with another review of Little Women of LA. Princess Von Pill here. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.